complicated rise of the obedient girlfriend, writes Bussell, detailing how 31% of Gen Z men want a submissive and obedient woman. And what does that mean exactly? 31% ask for it, but what is submissive? What is obedient? And is TikTok really the best way to get this answer? If you're wondering how Bussell answers the question, no surprise, they don't have an answer. Of course, in a society that's unmoored from Christian values and morals, you just have to ask various people, what do you do? Why do you do this? What's the answer? And really, if TikTok influencers are telling us what to do, will that last the test of time? I really feel bad for women in society today in the sense that submission, obedience, these are poisoned words from our culture that even though we want to obey the cops and follow them, what about obeying authority? What about obeying in marriage? What does that mean? Is that healthy or harmful? In society that wants to make up its own rules, women are really stuck, aren't they? Yes, I can rage against the patriarchy in college, and that sounds great, but what happens when I get a little older and want a husband and want family? Is the TikTok influencer really going to give me lasting truth and guidance for a healthy life? I don't think so. Psalm 73, with your guidance you lead me, and afterward you will take me to glory. What a joy of being in a Christian church, studying Christian values with your guidance, Lord, your self-sacrificing guidance, who put himself on the cross for your sins and mine, who washed his disciples' feet. This is a kind of compassionate love and obedience he had to his Father's will. In a world that's unmoored, untethered, what a great thing to say, with your guidance, Lord, you lead me. Let me read this Psalm 73. Let me see what your guidance has for how I live. Let me study these scriptures so that whether I'm a Christian man or Christian woman, I have guidance for how to live. I don't have to go on the latest TikTok trend. I don't have to see what the influencers say or don't say. What do they know? How useful are they? How often do we see someone who gives great advice only years later to be found they're really not trustworthy and true? No, with your guidance, Lord, you lead me, and afterward, you will take me to glory. I submit to your word. I obey your word, and afterwards, you take me to glory forever.